Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I want to make a quick video just to show you how to move one WordPress website into another domain. I tried to do this a few times before and I always ran into trouble when I wanted to do it, but now when I tried it again, I found a way to do it that was really simple and took less than 5 minutes. So let's jump right into it and I'll show you how I did. Today I was looking into how to move one of my WordPress websites into one other domain as easy as possible. Here I have the website that I would like to move. It's my DJing website that is currently on the domain w2best.com. I want to make w2best.com into a YouTube channel specific website. So this has to be moved to a different location. I have the domain jonaslarson.info and I want to move it over to that location. Let's see how to do it. And you might think this is a little bit hard. There are a few steps to it, but it's actually not that hard if you just follow the instructions. So make sure to do it from the beginning and then you're going to have no problem to be pushing through. First of all, you're going to go to your plugins page and you're going to install a new plugin. The plugin is called Duplicator. Installing the plugin and activating it once it's installed. Then we get the Duplicator menu right there. We go to the packages setting. In the packages setting, we have to create a new package where we basically zip the whole website down into one file and then one installer file that we can then run on the new domain. This is fairly easy. You just enter the name of the site, you click next. The plugin will do a complete scan of the site to see all the stuff that is part of the site. Then you're able to build the duplication of the website. You wait for a while it's building the package. Once the package is complete, you just download the installer and the archive. So just one click on the installer and it downloads right there. And then one click on the archive. The two files are now downloaded and placed in this w2best.com folder in my downloads. Then you want to go to your file manager and make sure to upload these files into the domain or into the folder where you want the new site to be accessible. So I'm here in my file manager in cPanel and I'm going to my domain where I want it to be installed. I take the two files and drag and drop them to the uploader. Once that's completed, I can just go back and the files are in that folder. After that, it's time to run the installer. But before you run it, you need to make sure that you don't have an active WordPress installation. So I need to remove the WordPress installation that is already on the domain. How you go about that depends a little bit on how you install the WordPress installation. I have made it with Softaculous, so that means I can easily remove the stuff with Softaculous as well. So that means I will go into Softaculous and I will remove the current installation. Now I can just go to the new domain, which is jonaslarson.info, and then I go to the file, which is installer.php. It takes a little while for it to load, but then we get presented with this duplicator window. Now it says that archive is okay, validation is okay, everything is fine. Options, I have to select some options, but basically I'm just going to leave everything to what it is, and I'm going to say I have read terms and notices and we'll continue. It is extracting all the files in the archive. So I'm waiting for that. And then we have to select database options. So while that is extracting, we can go to select a new database and a new database user, since we're going to need that information in the next step. And I'm going to do that in cPanel, but this also depends what system you are running, how you're going to go about it. cPanel has this MySQL database wizard, which works really well. So just go in there and then first select the name of your database. So I'm going to select my name as Jonas L. You then need to select a database user. I'm also going to set that to Jonas L, and then you select the password. Once that's done, click on Create User, and then select all privileges for that user. You then have your new database with your new database user, and you're ready to enter that information into the duplicator. Here, you want to connect and remove all data. You want to keep localhost. You copy the name of the database user. So there we have the database name, the database user, and then password. Options, I'm going to keep them to what they are, and then we're going to test the database to see if this works. It passes all the requirements, so that's perfect, and we're moving to the next step. Now we get to select if we want to stick with the base URL or change to a different URL, if we want the path to be the same, if we want the title to be the same as the old website. We also have the option to create a new admin account, but since you already have an admin account, then that's quite fine. You're not going to create a new one, you just stick with the one that you had on the former site. After this, you'll just go to admin login via this link, and when you log in, it will straight away remove some of the installation files, and then your migration is done. As you see, when you get into the site, you get straight into Duplicator, and it says that it's removed some of the installer files. This is pretty much it. Let's double check that this is now the DJ website that I moved from the other domain. And there you have it. A complete copy of the website that was formerly on w2best.com is now published on jonaslarsson.info. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helped you. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to guide you into making this happen with your own websites and your own domains. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.